ready to stand.
Good morning to our international viewers, our global viewers on Stand, Global Stand. I welcome to Global Stand. I'm Mr. Ojulaide, your global analyst, and to your anchorman, Mr. Mike Adekule. You are welcome.
All right, can Atiku still mount serious pressure this upcoming election?
You see,
Looking at the wave of defection
Atiku
in the country now.
Atiku will have mounted a serious pressure if Atiku was not so desperate and insensitive. If none that was insensitive. But presently, Atiku is insensitive to the plight, to the feelings, aspiration of other tribes in Nigeria. Otherwise, how would we expect Atiku in the 8 year term of the Southern presidency to see the nonsense wants to become president when the last 8 years of our presidency was from North and from his tribe men, the Fulani man, because Atiku was insensitive to the feelings of other tribes in Nigeria. He was desperate. He's so self-centered. He's okay.
Continue what you're saying.
Okay, he's so self-centered. That's why Atiku's coalition presently will not make any impact. That's number one. Number two, Atiku is very disruptive. He destroys people's character. The extent it was
Continue what
okay.
you're saying, sir.
The essence was going all out to discredit and bring down the character of Tinubu. It's not the way they do politics. It's so hell-bent on destroying the character of Tinubu. That's the second point. So that's why he can't make any meaningful contribution by so coalition. Then the third one is that Nemesis is catching up with Atiku. Atiku is one that led 5 PDP governors out of PDP's convention in Abuja against Jonathan. That defeated Jonathan. You remember? Mm-hmm. So Nemesis has caught up with him as well during 2023 when we also led 5 PDP governors against him. So the Nemesis this is the top I'm raising about Atiku now. The Nemesis is still on the ground to still catch up with him again. I just said if Atiku comes out again for presidential election, they will still work against him. So all these 3 grounds I've said has made Atiku not to have any serious impact. He won't have any serious because he's so self-centered. Atiku should have he should have been building his structure against 2031 when the time of 8 years of the South will have expired. But to see be insulting us that after 8 years of your fellow Fulani man from North, you still want to come and rule us again, meaning that you want to complete the conquest agenda of the South of the Fulani. It's not going to work at all. So all the so-called coalition is building about is a waste of time because Tinubu is marking on a journey now. That I said yesterday, and last week I even I corroborated this. Tinubu is now building Southern solidarity political front. There's a realignment of political structure now in the South that all the South is now trying to come together as a force against the North. And by the time they succeeded, look, Delta has joined the fray. Even Osun State is also singing the same tune now. Akwa Ibom will sing the same tune. Abia. By the time all these forces of the South are united together in one front as a Southern solidarity front against the bluffing of the North that without us you are this, then we must have had a formidable Southern political structure on ground. And the only place where they will now need to just seal it up, just to go to Minibet and finish this Minibet, win them on their side. Already we already have Southern Minibet forum by leaders now. Once we have that will now be 4 against 6, 4 against 2, Northwest, Northeast. These are where we have planning. So this structure is what Tinubu is running around now. This is a new realignment that is called the bluff of the North. By the time this is fully on ground, between now and 2027, the Southern issue must have been fully settled. The only way they will now consider is just the middle belt. By the time these are added to South, we already have 4 leaving Northwest, Northeast. So they will now be floating. They will not be in minority. And this is where South will not be able to control the next political game. Then the North, the bluffing of the North, the arrogance of the North will permanently put to rest. Agenda of Fulani to conquer everywhere, of course, like what you see them doing now, politically. And now they are even going madly in a suicide mission, killing people, destroying people, all around to control, all in a bid to control the whole Nigeria, which is now going to be permanently put to international destruction. And then the South will now have a position to be in position of control the social political structure of the country, and then economically, of course, that's where the economy is anyway. And then we not be on the and then no permanently the Fulani, particularly the Fulani and conquest agenda will be permanently destroyed. That's what Tinubu is trying to build now.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Olagide. Just hold on there. Let me attend to what people are saying here. Someone is sending sending money to Mr. Olagide. Okay, Great is calling my attention to this. Let me quickly look at the person trying to do this. This is Innocent Elisha Eromo. Good morning, Mr. Michael. Please, I'm sending $25 to Mr. Olajide. Wow, thank you so much,
Mr. Innocent
Elisha.
Mr. Innocent Elisha. May God bless you. May God replenish your pockets. We, like I always told you, this is a platform we try to say the truth. We don't talk ethnically here because the solution to our problem of the country is to say the truth. So may God bless your pocket, Mr. Innocent Elisha. May God reward your efforts and bless you because we will always give you accurate, unbiased analysis, devoid of enthusiastic something. And we trust our anchorman who's always got the platform to do so. May God bless him too. You are blessed.
Thank you so much. Okay, yes. Mr. Kule, let me quickly talk to him. You can stay. Don't worry. You can just talk. All right. According to APC, 2027 is a done deal.
They themselves that said the 2027 is a done deal. They ought to know the narrative they have to apply so that they will push in the effect of the same people that will come out and vote for them, at least to finish the job of 2027, if I'm right. And I can see Mr. President doing that any moment from now because he has studied the body language of the people. That people are hungry and people are really starving, and they need to get something done, urgently. And again, I can tell you wholeheartedly, the problem we're having is just the insecurity. The insecurity snowball into this hardship of food. We have our farm intact in secured, right? In the south, there won't be any problem of crime. Even in the north. But I need to count the north out because as we're talking now, they are still the food producer of the nation as they are. So when we say even the north, they still have some access. It's not everywhere those Boko Haram bandits are. There are still some states that are still really growing a lot of agricultural seeds and foods, and you see, especially Jos. And that's why I'm so sad about what is happening in Plateau. Plateau is one of the food baskets of the nation. Benue is one of the food baskets of the nation because they started from the south here to diminish majority of the farmland around. Now they are trending towards the north central now, who happens to be part of the food basket. So once the president can walk into that and make sure they silence these people, I think they are good to go. But they are good to go, and you will see multiple of foods items coming into but as of now, it's only one single issue, single region. I'm talking of the north generally, and the north itself, there's problem coming up on them now. So there may be more hardship, the way I'm saying, if they don't, look into it now, so the hardship in the north central alone will block the food that is coming from Benue, from Kwara, from so I think the president needs some think tank people that he can call up upon, and the problem will be solved, and we will not be hungry again in the country.
Would you call it a done deal or a failed deal? 2027,
Mr. Mike,
for APC,
it's a done deal.
For APC,
yeah, I'm telling you. See, I'm sorry, I won't take time. Okay. This is going to happen. Like I told you earlier, we've now gotten a political chess master on the board now, playing political chess with the north, trying to woo every part of the south, build a strong southern coalition, a strong southern interest that irrespective of the party you belong. Just like I said that how Akeredolu built Odua Ametekun, bringing all Southwest governors, irrespective of your party, say this is Yoruba land, let's save it. The same thing Tinubu is doing now is building southern political solidarity, structure. Say irrespective of all parties you belong, let us also imitate. Let us also do the way North is doing. When they want to speak, when they say something, all people in the North, whether APC, PDP, CPC, they will collapse their political interests for another interest, and they will speak one voice, and that's why they've been dominated. So, because Tinubu is doing that right now, and by the time they finish with the South, I've just told you that 4 states are on the road to join Delta. Eno of Akwa Ibom is on the line. Baba of Osun, Adeleke is on the line as well. The Abema.
Why did you say Adeleke?
I'm telling you.
Listen,
Mr. Mike, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I understand. I'm telling you from my information how.
They had a meeting.
Yes. Adeleke in Osun, Oti of Abia State, Eno of Akwa Ibom State, and these are people that are also on ground.
What about Seyi Makinde? Is it possible?
They are already part of G5 that work against Atiku that time that UK brought. Those camps, they're already in touch.
So they will still come together.
Yes.
And work for him.
Yes. They are building. I'm telling you what is going on is southern political structure. So that's it. Build up. That's what's going on now. By the time that is established, fully established, what they only need to just go to middle belt and pick some states in the middle belt. Already, the Fulani issue in the middle belt has made it easy to win their support. And like I told you, there's already Southern and Middle Belt Forum in existence. So it's to facilitate easy access of synchronization of the understanding of idea. Before you know it, we only have Northwest and Northeast, which are dominated by Fulani. Then that's the 4 against 2. Southwest, South and Middle Belt against Northwest and Northeast. That's 4 against 2. And there's no way Tinubu will not still have 1 or 2 votes in those 2 regions. So who is now going to stop him? So Tinubu knows the game is that let him build the southern structure that will bring all the South together, and that's what he's succeeding in doing now. So that's why I said the South 2027 is a done deal. That's why it is a done deal. Atiku will only be struggling with what will be left with him in Northwest and Northeast. Just like what happened to Buhari. But the 3 times that he contested, he only won in Northwest. 3 occasions, his win, he never crossed Northwest. Even though the Northeast, it was only in the Northwest.
All right, let's quickly go to the comment section. Solid man Chinedu Tinubu is the worst thing that has ever happened to Nigeria since independence. All right, we have okay, great saying, V. Raymond, you can be Hausa more than me. You can't be Hausa more than me, guy. I schooled in Bayero University, served in Kaduna, married kids and all of that. Okay, now let me ask you this question. How would you describe the move by INEC to legalize voting without permanent voters card in Nigeria? Is this a smarter move to rig the 2027 election? Don't you think this will encourage vote buying in Nigeria?
I don't know the system they want to bring this time around. I don't know what they are really arriving at. I'm still studying the situation because I've not really go through what they were saying now. I need to study about it more. But if that one comes to play, I think there will be a lot of rigging. It will create a lacuna for rigging. And I want to say the all hands are on the deck now. And I can say categorically, back to the president. Sorry that I have to jump back to that. The president still have a lot of support from his class of governors of 1990, was it 97? That they came into 1999. Yeah, they came into power. The likes of the past governors, you still have them around him, that they are ready to support him. And what is there is the election must be transparent.
Are they still relevant?
Yeah, they're still quite relevant. They're still like Ibori now. James Ibori control half of the deltas, as I'm telling you now. Any decision that has to be taken in Delta, they have to consult James Ibori. So so it's going to be around the other states that they were that have governed they've been in governance with Tinubu then. And I can say about the election, let us wait and see what the INEC is bringing on the table. How then we need to start engaging INEC as it is now. So how will they come about? How can they come about with the voting without what's it called? Permanent voters card.
If I may contribute to it, I watched INEC statement yesterday in the news. INEC chairman said the slip, we were first given the slip before this permanent plastic one. He said whoever has that slip, that was that what the man is saying. He said if you can see produce the slip that was the first thing we were given, but not the plastic candidate, and you can, of course, your name will be in the center for that. He said with the slip, you can never vote. It's not that anybody will just be coming. He said, but still there must see a change of the content of the law of the National Assembly. They have to pass it to law. We will make sure that with the slip we can. That's what the INEC mind is saying.
I will not say
it's not that anybody will just come from anywhere. Come and vote. But with your slip, which was now later transformed into plastic. If you have, if you have the plastic, if you can still have your slip, you can vote.
That is why I will call on the media. They should stop misleading Nigeria. Right? Let the media stop. Deceiving Nigeria. So I will veer it from the horse's mouth, likewise, because he's always in tune with the INEC issue.
So I think
it's the sleep.
Don't tell anybody from anywhere. Don't tell anybody to come and say, no. That if you can still produce your sleep, you have not gotten the plastic, you have not gotten your plastic, but your sleep plastic from them. That with that, you can vote. But they will still have to go to the next time and change the electoral act, because the electoral act encourages you to play with the plastic. That's what the man said yesterday. They are big difference.
So, Mr. Mike, about Mr. Atiku.
Okay.
You see, I think somebody need to rise up among his highlight there and tell him the truth. Because Mr. Atiku had his chance to become president, but he lost it totally. He had his chance under President Obasanjo, but he messed up with it. You know, he was the one that was giving the privatization of Nigerian assets. And do you know what Mr. Atiku did? Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. He converted all the Nigerian resources into his pocket and now dishing it out to his cronies to buy at cheaper rates. President Obasanjo came back and he was so bitter with him. And again, you could remember the alimony issues in US. Alibotin problem in US. Yeah, that consumed one of the chambers, member of the chambers of our house in US. Then I'm talking of Jefferson. Jefferson is still in prison today, and because of that, Jennifer, that happens to be Mr. Atiku's wife, said is no more interested in the marriage. So as Mr. Atiku, former president, Vice President Atiku is being denied by his people. It's the same way that his wife Jennifer denied him of that marriage, that I'm no more interested in this marriage, because they came to their house in Washington or so, and they ransacked everything. The FBI came in, they ransacked the lady, they ransacked the house, not knowing Mr. Atiku had left ahead prior to the information he got. So they went to Jefferson house, in which Mr. Atiku was transacting with, and they went to the FBI went to the Jefferson house, they ransacked everything. On getting there, they were about going. One of the FBI guys just went back and said, okay, we've not checked the freezer, and they saw stacks of dollars. And that was what led Jefferson to prison now. So if I were Mr. Atiku, a lot of dents, a lot of stain has been done that he has to, clean up. And I can say categorically, the best chance we have now is for Mr. Tinubu to deliver. And we keep praying for him. The President Tinubu, we keep praying for him. No matter what people say,
all right,
I think I hashtag let's Tinubu breathe for him to work.
All right, in the comment section, because I need to read out some of these comments here. Please give only 20K. Michael, that's okay, great.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Bless you with 20K.
Thank you,
this
thank
morning.
you, thank you, sir. Thank you.
10.
Thank you.
Okay, why the old slip? Why not the permanent voters card?
See, INEC is saying in their opinion that they don't want to deny every other Nigerian who have their. According to the news yesterday, INEC said the slip is from their office.
Can you trust INEC?
INEC, I'm quoting INEC now. Yesterday, news.
As an independent body.
Yes, INEC said.
But we still have to go back to that.
INEC said the process of voting is they started with the slip registration, then they issue Nigeria with slip, that paper slip. That what they're considering is that if you are unable to get your plastic PVC and the slip, you are still with it, and it is verified that it is a slip, there is still a viable document for you to vote. That's what they said in the news yesterday.
Why did they initiate that permanent voters card in the first place?
Yes.
If it's still
there could be logistic problem.
What is the APC trying to play? What game is the APC trying to play?
There could be readings to. There could be many readings to this. Yes, there's possibility of many readings to this. But Alex is saying, look, the PVC, the plastic card, is the end product of what you shall hold to that qualifies to vote. But so should there be logistic problem that we are able to give it to you? If you have the preliminary, the foundational one that we issue to you, if you can still tender it, if the law now reverses that, okay, with that you can still vote, then we will allow you to vote. So
let's wait until it is passed.
Yes. The annex says it's not yet automatic. That the law will start to be amended in the National Assembly to give room, to give effect to that. Okay, in place of your permanent people's card, if you can tender your slip, the torn slip from the form you filled, and it is verified that it's printed from INEC, you can see what we see. So, I mean, it's like when we were in school, you are all graduates now.
Can they give room
Mr. Mike,
getting access to that permanent voters card?
Good, Mr. Mike, very good.
That's the PVC.
Good.
There's still time. This 2025.
Mr. Mike, I remember
2026.
Mr. Mike, very good.
From now to 2026,
after
can
I
you have
graduated,
access to permanent
Mr. Mike,
voters card?
after I graduated, we were given to whom it may concern in our school to do for our NYC. We are not yet given a certificate of graduation we were given to whom temporary result. That's what we use in registering as NYC. As Lagos State. So our certificate was not yet in the school, and we were given to whom that this person graduated, and we took to the NYC camp and we registered. After it was later, maybe after 4 years, the certificate was ready. I now collected my certificate. So the to whom the temporary qualification we were given, it's like you were to before I got my certificates in WAEC, we were given slip, which was so it's the same thing.
But can't all Nigerians have access to permanent voters card?
Yes, it's their right to have it. But should there be now logistic problem whereby that they have not produced to everybody? And like the example I gave now, we graduated, we are given preliminary results, which we use to take NYC, to register at NYC, and we are registered. Even to go to school and to do some other thing, until the certificate was ready later. So once the document is authenticated to be from INEC, or like the one we did, it was from the school, yeah, it's a valid document. But what we got against that, everybody just go and be faking slip and be bringing a terrorist. That's all what we should guard against. But if that slip could be verified, I'm telling you, I'm not against, because I was verified. What I'm just telling you, we graduated, no certificate yet issued. Yes, once we go to service, yes, the school gave us temporary something, and we took to the NYC and they received it. NYC registered us at the camp and we served. Until it was later the certificate was ready, we now went to the school and get it. So it's the same thing. Once it was authenticated from that school, no problem. If you can authenticate from INEC, that's what our efforts.
Let's go back to this. I think in the beginning of the program, we read it out.
Yes.
For the sake of people that have not, that didn't start with us from the beginning of the program.
Okay.
Now let me just cut it. The Chief Press Secretary of the INEC, Chairman Rotimi Oyekon, told the Punch on Wednesday that the commission was committed. Are you listening, Mr. Afise? The commission was committed to expanding voter access through technology. Listen, through technology, but emphasize that legal provisions must first be updated to accommodate any shift from the current PVC only system. From the current PVC only system. The initiative followed remarks by INEC Chairman Professor Yakub Mahmood in December 2024 during a quarterly consultative meeting with resident electoral commissioners in Abuja. Yakubu highlighted the growing role of technology, particularly the bimodal voter accreditation system in streamlining the electoral process. He noted that PVCs will remain valid for those who possess them. Future elections could allow voters to use slips generated by INEC or download from its official website for accreditation. This shift, he said, would lower costs, ease logistical burdens and curb misuse of voter cards.
Yeah, I can add an input that it's not everybody that have that privilege to get that voter's card, you know. So the situation, even in my home ward, some come with the one with the paper.
How many Nigerians still have that slip?
That's not the problem. No, I see
orientation for them.
And that is when the orientation has to come on now, and we have a body called Nigerian Orientation. What's it called? National Orientation. And that is why they have to come up now and start, sanitizing the whole issues and let people be aware of what is going on, not at the late hours time. So it's
nothing wrong with it. 2023 election. You see the number of people that have been seized INEC offices all over the world, all over Nigeria, wanting their PVC to be collected. There are still millions of Nigerians who have not gotten their plastic PVC. So, if INEC statement is true and they want to go about it, I support it. I just told you what we went through when we were students now. So, if the generated slip is from INEC, official quarters, and it is verified. Yes, you're a believer member. After that was the first thing we are given. Before we are given the plastic one. So if it could be established that it's an INEC authenticated, something from the so you are qualified to go and vote.
I think the PVC is better than the normal slip. Yeah, the PVC is, to me.
Mr. Mike, you remember? I remember when the last election when we voted, our PVC, our machine was changed. We were there for almost 1 hour. This thing could not read it, even the plastic one. The machine could not read this over 1 hour. So, I mean, as much as I'm crediting that system, I'm also pointing out the fault that was inherent in that system. Even though it's plastic, the machine could not read this. We were there over 1.5 hours. I put that behind your baton here.
The only thing they can just go and download any slip from anywhere and start using it. Impersonation. Using it to buy votes and all of that. You don't understand the politics.
Possibilities.
You don't understand the politics in Nigeria.
These are possibilities, and there's also that you should not say that because of these possibilities, if there's a good sense in some things, we should not abandon everything. No, I agree with you. There could be, politicians they are up for their greedy, mischievous behavior. But once there are good ones, like I told you, you are a product of your higher institution. When you graduated, why are you giving your certificate immediately? No, you are giving temporary something for you say until when your certificate was ready, and you are accepted. Nobody doubted it because they must have confirmed from the school. I took my immediate temporary result to NYSC camp. That's what I used to register for NYSC. So that's it. Was later the certificate was ready, and I went to get my certificate. So if the slip is from INEC, it's been established. So let's.
Can INEC as an independent body be trusted?
INEC is not trusted in Nigeria. We know that this person INEC is not trusted. Yes, it's not trusted. But that does not mean that we should not throw away. See, Mr. Mike, we know this issue in Nigeria is not yet favorable to Nigeria's electorate. But we must not give up. We must continue to make sure that we stand and continue to talk until our talk enters the ears and things begin.
All right, thank you so much. Mr. Vincent, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Mike. Thank you for having me. I want to say good morning to our esteemed viewers globally and nationally. Mr. Mike, I want to say one thing. The current system that we are using, how foul-proof has it been? I will recall vividly when voting was going on in my area. Even the card issue as voters card, some of them had already been wiped out because they cannot sustain the rigors of the time. Now you get a polling booth where vote is to be casted. Then the INEC officers, they will continue to struggle to see whether your card can be captured in their beavers by modern voters accreditation system. Then at the end of the day, they will not tell you that you should go and wait. You wait endlessly for hours. Now they are coming again. They are mooting an idea that they want to bring back the use of slips. How many of us have that slips as we speak?
That is it.
I cannot even tell you vividly where I kept mine.
I don't know where I kept mine.
Because I believe that the voters card issued, the slip has already subsumed itself into the voters card. and therefore the voters card should be the one that will be used, the one that is going to even to be used. How what is the cutting edge of it? Is it, I mean, does it have any cutting edge across board? No. We keep on moving back and forth when it comes to election in this country, and we are wasting a lot of money. What are the okay now? Why we pattern our democracy and the experiment after the one that is obtainable in the United States of America and other Western world? Why our own? Why is it our own that is different? Why can't we take it the way it should? Now we have a card. You have a card you cannot use. Have you not been technically disenfranchised? Then you begin to wonder. Now they are mooting an idea of using this thing. They know why they are mooting that idea, because the one that we even thought that would give us a credible and a rancor-free election was tainted with all of it, with a lot of irregularities, and you begin to wonder, well, why are you mooting another one again? When this is, I want to draw you to one big attention to this issue. Prior to the merger of the banks, we were being told to use BVN. Then later they came on board with NIN. I want to believe that what is even the use of NIN? Is it there to just have it and then keep it under the? Why can't we use the data, the database of NIN and BVN in banks to also contribute to the effective voters registration exercise as we have it in other climes? Why are we going back and forth? Where in Nigeria you have three different items serving the same purpose. Why must we continue to do this thing? They just use it to continue to spend our money, fritter away the money that is meant for developmental projects in this country. Why must we continue to do like that? It is even annoying. Now the INEC, what rate, what sensitization process have they embarked upon? Telling citizens this is what they are trying to move, and this is how it's going to be. Has it been subjected to plebiscite by Nigerian masses? These are some of the questions that we need to ask. It's even annoying. Each day you keep on having different kind of things. It's like we are just being browbeated to a particular cause, not to defend their own nest. It cannot continue like this. We need a Nigerian that is an egalitarian. That is what every average and sensible Nigerian wish for, and we have always wished for that. But the ruling elite, they keep on weakening our resolve in this regard. Why are they mooting that idea? Though I don't want to preempt what I want to do, because it is still subject to some legal process before it can see the light of the day. And if they are mooting that idea, why can't they build on the existing one, the card? And there are some people that have lost their card. Some people they move from their location to another location. How can all these issues be addressed so that they will be effectively captured when voting exercise commence? That is what I will expect INEC and the other body saddled with the code of election in this country to do.
Let us go back to the Delta States and also Nigeria as a whole, the gale of defections in the country. Why do politicians that were voted for, politicians that were voted in by electorates, cross carpet without consulting their constituents?
Yes, you see,
they don't consult their
you cannot expect something from nothing, because the process that led to their throwing up into the political arena was a big fraud. And one is a bill I've never recalled. I stand to be corrected on this platform, where an elected person is being recalled, and even though it's enshrined in our constitution that whenever they do not do what we have asked them to do, they should be recalled back home. I've never seen it. The one that is closest is this Natasha thing, and you can Akpabio saga. You understand? And we never see the light of the day. You begin to wonder, what kind of a country are we in? Are we in a banana republic? Why are things not being done the way it should be done? Then I begin to wonder, what kind of elite do we have They go to other countries, they visit, they do go for conferences, they go for seminars, they go for workshops. And why is it that all these plethora of workshops and seminars they have attended, why are they not bringing it to bear on our system? It makes mockery of whatever journey they have dedicated the entire world to do. Then you begin to wonder, what kind of a country are we in? Then it sparks a lot of hypocrisy, which is supposed not to be condoned. It's very, very, very bad. It is a bad test to the bad.
All right, it's a done deal for APC 2027 election. Mr. Anse Asa, what do you have to say, sir?
Yes, good morning to
Done deal or a failed deal?
Yes, my name is Anse Asa. I'm telling you, Mr. Mike, it's a done deal with reason. You know, democracy is government of the people, by the people, and for the people. That's democracy. So for the people, the masses, to dictate the minority that are governing us, we have to be one. We have to be one people. And we have to agree with each other. See, in Nigeria, there is sentimental issue, religion issue. People cannot come together, gather together, and they agree. See, as we are talking now in Nigeria, the other people are killing Nigerians. Their name is Fulani. As we are fighting to, see what will be done in 2027, they are fighting to kill Nigerians, push Nigerians out of their community, out of their home, out of their village. They want to conquer Nigeria. They want to be the only people. They say Nigeria is their own. Tell me how such a society can work very well. If you go to the other side, they will tell you we are Muslim, we want Sharia. You go to the other side, they will tell you, whatever that person, however the person want to, lead the country, let it be done, provided the person come from my own village. With all this idea, we can't really move forward. The minority will continue to dictate us. The minority will continue to tell us what to do. One of my brothers, Oluwa, was talking here. What he was saying was true. He said, we are suffering. We have suffered in Nigeria. We will never agree such thing to happen again. But if I would ask Oluwa, I will ask him, will you say I, or you will say we? Because when you say we, when that time comes, that person that is telling you that is suffering today, when he will see a derica of rice, he will not even look your face again. He will just forward march. The other person that is telling you, it is so much in Nigeria, we not go agree, we not go agree. When he see only 100,000 naira or 50,000, he will tell you bye bye and leave you there. He will go and vote even the person we have agreed that we will never. So that's why I'm saying 2027 is done deal, because look, opposition party, tell me there is no strong opposition party somewhere. There is no strong opposition party somewhere. There is. Now, I'm telling you, I am in full support of Tinubu. Why? It's not because we are living well. No, we are suffering. Nigerians are suffering for hunger, jobless, and everything. You are sleeping in your house. Your gas is finished. When you want to oil is finished, no light. You say, how can I see your light is gone? How can I do this? Landlord is knocking, call, who is in there? All problems on your head. Even I thank those that are helping us to send us, what, the other. The Lord Almighty will bless it. Wait. So all that thing is on. While it is on,
you said you are in support of Tinubu.
Yes, that's where I'm coming. While we are suffering, I'm not contradicting myself. I said despite that we are suffering is real.
Okay, so why are you
but to those people that are coming, who are they? Who is Atiku? Who are the Fulanis? The one that are killing us, the one that are turning Nigeria outside down, the one that never allow us to enter our farm, killing thousands and millions, and their people are saying, when Danjuma come up and say, everybody should defend himself. One governor still say, it never reach the level at which we will start. So they know the level at which our blood will run until we have to wake up to defend ourselves. So the issue is this, Mr. Mike, what I'm saying is this. The suffering is here, but where is that opposition who will come and deliver us? I never see any of
Is there
them.
no opposition in the country? We have PDP, we have Labour Party, and there's a coalition
Mike,
coming up now.
Mike, I did mention to you, it was not yesterday or there. Even last week, I still repeatedly mentioned it here on this platform that you see, when they start moving the idea of coalition, I said coalition can only work if every party to that coalition first of all drop their selfish interest. And I said it, and I'm still repeating it now. But with the way things are going now, I don't see. It's like the so-called people that are moving that coalition. They are not they have not learned their lessons, because most of all the things that gave Tinubu a edge in the last election that took him to the corridors of power is now rearing itself again. You can see what is happening in PDP now. PDP is in disarray as we speak now because it's fragmented. It's fragmented. Then Labour is nowhere to be seen because Labour, we have the Nigerian Labour Congress as a movement, and we have Labour Party as a party. And you can see among the rank and file of the Labour organization, there is a lot of division and lacuna. And if you now, the pointers of this thing, the samples of all these things shows that if at all they want to fight APC-led government, do they have any collective resolve to do so? Which is not there. I have not been able to see it as of now. But I want to say one thing, that though these people, they are just a fraction of the entire they are a fraction of the entire numerical numbers embedded in this country called Nigeria. Because when we take, because number counts when it comes to political calculation. Then when
Number counts when it comes to
calculation. And when you don't have that numerical advantage, then at least you are as good as having lost. And I want to say it for the opting time that the APC-led government, they have been able to perfect their act of politicking in a way that they want to have their struggle hold on power. And they are doing so without relenting with what we are currently experiencing now in Nigeria now. A lot of division that are still going to happen because the so-called people that are ought to have moved to be the champions, the actors of this coalition, movement, they are all working across purposes. Which to me now, because I talk realistically, I don't talk because of this thing. I want to give it to Tinubu right now because he's doing his work accordingly to see that he entrenched himself in power, and he is trying to whittle down all opposition. Because though I am not, I am against all this kind of move. It shows some kind of a desperado. It shows autocraticness of the president. That if you claim to be popular, why must you go the whole hog? And you allow plebiscite or a very thorough, a free and record-free election to take place to determine whether you are being loved by the generality of the masses. Okay. That is my take on that.
Stand.